We have 6 players with us. One of them, unfortunately, could not make it tonight. Um, Health reasons, but hopefully we'll have them next next session. We'll play every other week, so hopefully he'll be here in 2 weeks with us. Curse of Strahd is a gothic horror campaign. This one we are set in about the year 1735. So kind of like a Victorian kind of, not as much as a medieval as some may have normally kind of played through in such D&Ds. Um, Into the Mist here is a much darker campaign setting than most that you are used to. As a fair warning, some material included may include such things as child abuse, body mutilation, gore, entity possession, murder, kidnapping, racism, torture, mind control, cannibalism, mental illness, animal cruelty, body horror, suicide, drug addiction, alcoholism. Don't worry, it sounds a lot worse than it actually is. Um, Even the special ones. Uh, I don't think anybody will have any major problems, but just to get that out of the way. Let's see. This is designed to be more of a realistic style gameplay, a much grittier type of gameplay. Not all things can be rectified by a healing potion or a cure wounds spell sometimes. Grievous wounds, lingering injuries are a real thing in this campaign. You could sprain or break your ankle, which only rest and time may fully heal. Deep lacerations will leave scars once healed. Death is a possibility. You are free to explore and go wherever you wish, but some locations may be well over your league. Not every encounter may be winnable. Falling back or escaping may be your only chance of survival. Yeah, we just
Death
doing an
saves.
intro real quickly. Anytime a character
Yeah.
falls to 0 HP, they fall prone. They are not actually knocked unconscious at that point in time. You are able to crawl up to 15 feet, but you cannot get up or do anything else. A death saving throw will be made each consecutive rounds after that as normal. 3 saves are needed to stabilize, or with a DC 10 or better. But 3 failures before reaching 3 saves means you actually die. Anytime anyone falls to 0 hit points, you will also suffer a grievous wound or lingering injury from a chart I have. Some major injuries can be reversed, such as with spells as regeneration or restoration or greater restoration, depending on the injury. Hard fought battles can really take it out on you. Exhaustion could come into a factor. A long rest will remove 1 level of exhaustion. Rests. A short rest is 2 hours. A long rest is 12 hours. On a short rest, you can roll a one of your hit dice to regain HP. The amount of times you can do this in a day is equal to your character level. So a level 3 character can do this 3 times a day. Consequences of your actions. This is an ever continuing world, and your actions can and will have consequences for good or bad depending on the situation. Postponing a quest till the next time you come back to town could result in you coming back to town to find someone has been killed just because you didn't take care of it sooner. Economy. No two shops are the same, just in real life. Some towns will probably have limited supplies. The only store in town may have higher prices due to supply and demand. Larger cities may regularly carry most things, but may be currently out of stock of more sought out items. Some smiths may be more skilled at their craft than others. Because of this, the quality or effectiveness of an item may result in higher prices. Phobias. People in the world have their own fears that they have to deal with. And like in real world, these phobias can range in severity. Stress and sanity could start affecting your abilities to function. Rest and restoration can remove such effects. Not everything can be solved with a sword or a spell. Social encounters are the key to success. Not every NPC will know everything you need to know, but you never know who may have some good information that they can share with you. Be sure to ask around, talk to people. Some unsuspecting person may have some information you need. Books. Throughout this world, many residents, buildings, and shops have books in them. Books can provide valuable information as well. Some are actually needed to complete some quests. Some books are fairly common and may be found in many places. Some books are really rare and are harder to find. Some people may let you look through their books. Some may not. You can always try to steal a book or purchase a book. If you wish to look through a book, I will skim through the readings of it. If you steal the book or buy the book, I will add the book to your inventory, and you will then have it, the PDF form, to read through that book whenever you wish. Most of you probably that used to actually take a note, most of you probably aren't that used to actually taking notes, but you may want to keep a notepad and pen handy because there is a lot of information you may need to remember later on. Important information, I will likely give you a notification that you may want to write this down. Alright, so that takes care of all of our disclaimer information. Was there any questions? Okay. There's always one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The whole party should be able to see the journal. I don't know if I have it set up correctly, but it should, if it's working correctly, everybody should be able to write in it. And then everybody would be able to open it and see what anybody else has wrote in it. No. Yeah, you can use your own note taking. All right. I know one of the things the viewers don't know is up until now, basically, I've kept we had like what you could say multiple session zeros, but not going over like the rules and stuff, more like the character building and creation and all that. But we have not actually sat down as a group. None of the players were to actually discuss what their characters were. So up until now, nobody knew what each other's characters were. So I think I will open up the floor to my players for a second and let them kind of introduce themselves and their. Start with Jinwunax.
No. Okay. Okay, so I am Jinwunax. I'm Dustin, or Octurus, or Fafo, whatever you want to call it. My character's name is Jinwunax. Um, I am a dragonborn, a silver dragonborn paladin. Um, this is the first time that I have ever done something different than my customary. Oh, what is it? Guy that just barges in and beats everybody up. So this will be the first whatever
The big
Ugrith was.
barbarian tanky guy that he
Barbarian.
usually plays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My barbarian guide. So I'm actually trying something different. I have read and read and read on this. Yeah. So I don't know what all you're wanting us to give you there, Beard.
Would you like to tell us a little bit about your character?
Ooh, good lord. There's a lot here.
Well, I mean, it was up to you if only if you wanted to divulge anything.
Well,
So obviously, you're a dragonborn.
yes. Only Raven would get this joke. It's like saying there's a tree. Um, I was born beneath a radiant moonlit sky, and I am of noble lineage. Um, I have faced many formidable challenges, and sometimes won, sometimes lost. But I braved layers of monstrous creatures and confronted darkness that threatened to consume the realm of which I'm from. Um, I do have, dare I say, a master dragon. That's, I mean, okay, somebody help me out here. I have a master teacher that trained me. So yeah, um, more will more will come out later. Um,
Yes. You don't have to spill everything about yourself right now. You can save some for campfire.
oh, I know that's what I plan on doing, but yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna have fun with it. Like I said, it's the first time I've ever played a paladin, and so yeah.
Alrighty. So do we
Next,
have Heather, Raven?
Don't make me go next.
You're next in line. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not. Song
uh,
is underneath Arcturus. Okay, so
no. Look, oh, you're not watching the stream. Okay, so yeah,
you
you're not
told me
watching
to
the
turn
stream.
it off
Well, that's okay because I don't want you to
because I was
drink so much.
lagging.
Yes.
All right, so my name is Raven. Again, because it's easier for me to remember. And I don't make friends. And I'm very skeptical. Skeptical. I can't speak.
Yeah.
Skeptical.
Now I'm gonna say it's skeptical.
I'm skeptical of others. I think, everyone's hiding something, so it's slow to earn my trust and learn more about me. But I like to destroy evil.
Oh my.
Is that enough?
Sure. If you can, like I said, as much as you wanted to divulge.
I'm a good friend to have, though, let's just say.
Alrighty.
What are you?
Do I have to tell him what I am?
No.
No, not if you don't want to.
No.
Huh?
Can
Not
I
if you
at
don't
least know
want
what
to.
race you are? Like, what do I see when I look at you?
Well, I mean, we can get into that in just a second. Y'all are all
Okay.
about to meet, so I mean, maybe that'll come up.
Okay.
Xykryn.
So reading this, I think I understand more again. I'm not a 2-foot bowling ball this time, and
That's
I'm not
good.
No.
playing a thief or.
So
Yeah.
I'm
upgraded
not
from
playing
a bowling
thief
ball.
or
Got it.
I have upgrades from a bowling ball. Yes. And this one will definitely be a challenge for me. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward.
Like Jinwunax, Raven is also playing a character that she has never played before.
Never.
And in fact, tell you the truth, not many people have, because her class is
I'm
not
kinda new
in
to the.
the player's handbook.
Go.
It's you'll find out. It's close to what's in the player's handbook, but it's a little bit different. More of like a specialty of some sorts.
Cool. Sounds fascinating.
All right, we'll go over to Xykryn.
Hopefully I can do it justice. It'll be a
Yeah.
learning experience.
Yeah.
So when you gaze your eyes on Xykryn, it's very obvious that I'm a tiefling. Kind of a normal manly build, not overly tall, not overly short, not overly muscular, not overly thin. Walks around very cautiously, not cautiously in a fearful way, but in a very observant kind of way. Very stoic in his presence. Eyes very focused on whatever it is that he chooses to focus on. Skin is kind of an odd color between purple and red. It really kind of depends a little bit about the color of light, like if it's dark or shadowy or bright outside, but it's almost like his skin shifts colors depending on the ambient light that he's in. Has a very deep voice. Seems when you look at him just upon first glance, seems very very well diversely equipped. Like when you look at him, you don't know exactly if he's, oh, this guy's a fighter, or oh, he's got things hanging off his belt. What do they do? And he's just adorned in a bunch of different pouches and sleeves of weapons and just various things just kind of dangling off of him everywhere. It's really hard to tell exactly what he's all about at first glance. Sometimes he stirs through things like they're not even there, or that he pays it no mind, or maybe he's trying to burn a hole in somebody's soul. You can't really tell too much until he decides to tell you what he's thinking. That's Xykryn.
All right. Next would be Loghain. Sorry. But he is the one that is not with us tonight. He is playing a half elf rogue. And hopefully the party will meet up with him soon. Next we have Violent Song.
It's violent, actually. Not violet.
Oh.
Violent.
Yeah,
Violent.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's. I'm sorry if I misspoke it. I was reading it violent, but I might have mispronounced it.
I'm a tabaxi. Very. I don't know. I'm a cat.
For a minute there, I really thought she said that she was a taxi.
No, a tabaxi.
Beep, beep.
She's
I'm
a
a taxi.
tabaxi. She's a feline type character, humanoid character.
Yes.
Did you pick medium size?
I did pick a medium size. I'm a medium size, not a small. I don't know. I tend to be very reserved at first before getting to know people, and then my personality might come out if I like you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I will choose to give.
Alrighty, and lastly we have Arctic Wind.
Yes. I am also a tabaxi. I would be colored in a white tiger with black stripes. Again, much like Violent Song, I am more reserved, soft spoken. I will not go out of my way to enter conflict. I will always try to find a peaceful resolution first. But if have to, I can back up
Alrighty.
anybody.
And you and Song are actually a couple in game.
Correct.
Just to let everybody else kind of know. All right.
I don't know why we chose to do that, but we did.
Well, I mean,
there was a reason, but I don't remember.
I'm sure it'll be apparent when people meet us. They're like, when you can look at a room, I'm like, oh, those two people are together. It'll probably be kind of apparent.
Well, for those that don't know, they are married in real life as well. And when I sat down with each of them separately, and then realized both of them wanted to play a Tabaxi character, I'm like, why don't y'all just be a couple in the game as well?
Hey, how come me and Raven didn't get that chance?
Oh, well.
Man.
Y'all suck.
Because we never play characters similar.
Did you just say because we suck? Okay.
We don't play similar characters.
Here we go. Mental note to self: go after the white tiger. Okay.
You hear the Typhling in the back go, huh.
They're grandkids. They're grandkids.
All right. So Jinwunax. I'll say first, like Raven, Xykryn, Song, and Wind. Everybody has been journeying. They've all been, in one way or another, visited either by some sort of like mystic spirit or has had these dreams. Something has gotten in touch with each and every one of them, and is driving them, directing them, basically to a far off land. Um, it, the dreams and the spirits have came to them with something that is important to them, and they feel this calling to seek out what's pulling them to this far off land. So everybody's been traveling. Each of y'all have come across a major city. The last major city before your destination. So y'all stop in the city's called Daggerford, and y'all find y'all way to the tavern or inn. Um,
Are we supposed to be able to?
and was that? Was that?
What?
Raven started to say something, and now she's not saying anything.
Oh, I'm still on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me
we
go
all
ahead.
Okay.
we all are here.
Yeah,
I
we're
was
just
just
using
checking.
our imagination at the moment.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
going to load.
Just imagination.
1 second.
You know that's kind of hard for me at this point.
Does the tavern have a really kick-ass D&D name there, Mr. DM?
This tavern is called the Lady Luck. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. Yes, the Lady Luck Tavern.
Not the Lady Lurk, the Lady Luck. All right, got it.
All right, we have Raven. Ta-da. I'm gonna put y'all's tokens on this map, and then I'm gonna load y'all in.
Okay, so it's Cliff Gaming. Okay, yeah, Sax has got it.
Hmm?
At the moment,
Oh, there
we're
we go.
looking like we can only hear Beard at the moment. We might need to check the audio settings.
I can hear you.
It doesn't matter if it's not coming out on the stream. Yeah, I've got my stream turned all the way up, Beard, and I cannot hear you at all. I cannot hear Twitch at all.
Oh, it's on Twitch. I was like, where are we supposed to be watching this?
Okay. Do
We're
we
supposed to
know
watch
if
it?
any of my audio has not been coming through at all?
Not
You're
since you
coming
loaded
through.
Okay.
Audio,
But-
audio.
Discord and yeah, our audio is not coming through.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Okay. So how do we fix that?
Share your ob screen with me real quick. Let me see.
Okay, 1 second. Sorry, it was just brought to my attention that y'all might not have heard any of the players talking just now.
I have it recorded on my side, Beard. If so, we might
okay.
have to figure out how to splice it, but I have it recorded.
Okay. Let me get to here so I can share. Wait, I don't know. Maybe that. Hold on a second. Sorry.
Yeah,
Screen.
yeah,
Okay.
audio.
I can also like
See if I can figure out what's going on here. Okay, so Discord audio, nothing's coming through. So we'll need to fix that. So go to the application caption for Discord voice in the scenes or the sources section. Right-click properties. Oh, because it's using your Chrome window. Select the drop down and do Discord, that one. Yeah, the into the midst Discord. Discord.exe. Hit OK. Audio. Ooh, that's going way too high. Turn that down a little bit. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Audio. Audio. All right, now you talk for me. Beard.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
Audio. Turn it down some more. Keep on going. Audio, audio, audio. All right, now you do you.
Testing 1 2.
Let's try that for a while and see how that works.
Okay. So they didn't hear none of y'all intros, huh?
No, they didn't.
No. Oh well.
You know what? We can do it again later on. I mean, that's
Yeah, we can do it on session 2.
Yeah.
Refresh everybody.
Yeah, we'll do it again session 2.
Yep.
We'll go back. Unfortunately, we just realized y'all didn't hear. We went through all the characters' intros. They were talking, introducing their characters, but y'all didn't get to hear it. But we will do it again next session.
Okay,
I'm just gonna say I'm a bird.
I'm a tiefling. Turn off your screen share so we don't get reverb.
Okay.
Thank you.
Man, I wish I had a second
Thank you.
Man, I wish I had a second monitor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Comes in handy.
It does. So does the
Hey,
third one.
I have a
Hey
TV.
there, hey there, Sassy. Jump in that little van of yours and drive over there to your sister's house and pick up the other second monitor that I brought you.
You gave it to her,
I brought two.
but you gave them both to her.
No.
One
She's
That's how
only
I
using.
Oh,
Oh my god. Okay.
conversation for another day.
Yeah. We'll find ourselves in a tavern.
All right. We'll go to
In a family
Jinwunax.
feud.
Jinwunax.
There's a family arguing in the corner.
Jinwunax.
Yo.
Having set out on your journey, you travel many days. Finally, you come to a city, interview Daggerford, the last major city before Barovia. A bustling city filled with people. As you come into the city, you see the streets are filled with people, a juberous state. Everyone seems to be talking, laughing. You see banners and decorations, kids playing carnival games. Wafts of pleasantries fill the air as you see people enjoying different sorts of carnival type foods. The city is celebrating High Harvestide, an annual feast and holiday celebration. What do you do?
I don't know. I'm looking at a black screen.
Why are you looking
Me
at the black
too.
screen? Everybody's looking at the black
I-
screen?
I see the tavern. You might want to refresh.
Yeah, I'm in
How do I
tavern.
refresh?
Okay.
Oh,
There's
Yeah.
refresh. Hang on.
Because
What was the name of the festival?
High Harvestide.
Hey, into the Oh, look, I have to join again.
you do not own any token with a vision in this scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not there yet. I can drop you a token on there though. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Mm.
So yeah, you through your visions that your dreams that you were having, the mystic that spoke to you had told you to go to Daggerford and find the Lady Luck Tavern, and there would be people there that could help you on your journey.
Okay, well, I guess where you have me strategically positioned, I am outside of the tavern.
Okay.
So I guess I'm going to
You should be able to move your token.
the attempted movement collides with at least one wall.
I'm
Is
assuming.
there a door for you to open?
Well, that's what I'm looking for. It's really weird because I'll have to search for the door.
All right. I'll give you a little hand. I don't know, like I guess your vision. Maybe I don't know if you not have dark vision or there's no light source, so your vision might have been impaired.
Well, I mean, it was I ran into a bush.
All right, so inside.
Xykryn turns his head when he hears a thunk outside the window. Goes back to drinking his flagon of ale.
Inside, once
God dang it!
once you step inside, you see a cozy inn where a few patrons are nestled inside. There's a tabaxi couple sitting at one table. A man with reddish skin and a hefty set of horns
hey, cool.
protruding from his head sits by himself in the corner. A red-haired woman sits at another clad in scale mail armor wearing a cross pendant. Sitting at the bar, he's not here, so he's not sitting at the bar.
No, I was like, I'm like,
Let's see. So behind the bar, you see a barkeep, a cheerful little halfling girl standing behind the bar. She has cute little face, a big smile, pointy ears, and blonde hair pulled up into two pigtails. As you enter, she immediately spots you and hollers out, "Well, howdy doody to you. The name's Penelope. Can I get you anything? Anything to eat or drink? Ralph makes a heck of a burger if you're hungry."
I think what I would like to do is I would just like to go. So how do I mark a spot?
With like your mouse, you can left click and it will ping.
Oh, okay. So did everybody see that?
I did.
The corner
Okay.
of the bar over here.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go just kind of in true fashion of the way I am, because I don't really, even though I've had the dreams, I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. So I think I'm going to go sit over here at yon bar and have the attempted movement collided to at least one walk. Good Lord.
You do have to walk around the tables and stuff. They are functional objects in the room.
Okay.
No walking on the
I'm going to
tables,
sit over
please.
here. I'm going to sit over here with Wreck-It Ralph and Perfect Penelope, and I will ask Penelope to, yes, I would like a burger and a ale, please. And make that burger rare.
Alrighty. That'll be 3 gold.
Okay, so now, do you handle that, or have we got a sheet? Is that where we?
You have starting gold on your character sheets. Does
What, in D&D Beyond?
yeah.
Okay.
Both y'all, if you're using if you double click on your name, it should open up your character sheet. You can use either the D&D Beyond sheet or
Oh, see, I double clicked that and it came up on your Twitch stream. It did not come up on mine.
well, yeah, I opened it. I double clicked on it to show you. But
Okay, let me.
so if under your inventory, if you're using the one on Foundry, you have gold. Should it be more than that? But
Okay, you have to refresh me on where to find the inventory.
are you using the Foundry sheet?
Well, I mean, I'm on D&D Beyond.
Okay, I had to know which one you were using. Should
yeah,
be
it's up there.
in your equipment, I think.
Yeah, in the inventory section. So action, spell, inventory, and it's the top level. There's the gold and silver icons, and you click on it and it opens a little side window.
And copper.
So, how much was that again there, Mr. Game Master?
3 gold.
Alrighty. So
Alright.
I just paid up three gold.
Okay. And Ralph will get started on your meal.
Blackbeard, when this birdie looking dude walks into the bar, does it ring a bell? Well, I'm looking around this building. I see these individuals. I've been kind of observing since I've been sitting here. Are these any of these individuals ringing anything to my, I wonder what these people are about. Is there anything like?
You don't, recognize them or anything, but from what you can tell, they don't seem to be the normal common folk. They're very much more like adventurers kind of sorts.
Okay. Well, I'll let Octurus finish what he's doing first. Anything else you want to do, Octurus?
No, I'm just trying to brush up on this because my sheet did not reflect from D&D to Foundry, so it's still showing. I had 4 gold in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, it's not updated on mine either.
Okay.
Mine is.
There.
We can.
I did it that way.
Okay. So a few minutes pass. Ralph comes out with the burger, perfectly rare for you. There you go. Enjoy.
Thank you. Nom, 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 nom.
So we've been having visions or inclinations to travel to where we're going, right?
Right.
Was Jinwunax the only one that was compelled to come to this tavern, or do I feel like I was compelled to stop at this tavern, or did I just stop here because it was convenient?
Mostly convenient. Like I said, this was like the last major city before y'all's destination. So, y'all's destination was still a good day, maybe day and a half travel from here. So y'all stopped here. It was getting kind of late. Get something to eat, some rooms for the night, maybe, rest up before heading out or something.
Okay.
So essentially, other than Loghain, I was the last one to enter the building.
Yeah. And like I said, you specifically had been kind of like told to meet these people here.
So have the rest of us met yet?
No.
No.
None of y'all have met.
We're random bodies sitting in a bar drinking our mead and
whatever.
preparing for our day of travel.
So
I guess I'm gonna go up to the bar.
Okay.
Did I hear her give him her name, Penelope?
Yeah, she kind of shouted it as he was entering the tavern, and she probably did the same thing for y'all as well.
Yeah. Okay. Miss Penelope, another round or another flagon of mead or whatever the beverage of this town's festival is. What?
High Harvestide.
High Harvestide. Yeah. So I ask her for another one.
All right.
And while I'm standing here next to the bird guy, I look over at his burger and I look over at him and I go, "How was the meat here?"
And being the way that I am, I kind of turn around and just kind of stare at him, judging him to tell if he's, friend, foe, if he's righteous or not righteous.
Right, because at first look, Xykryn looks pretty demonic.
Yeah.
I'm staring very intently at your beef. I'm very interested to like I'm sizing it up and I look very intent on finding the answer to my question.
You leave my beef alone. Sorry.
I look at him dead in the eyes and I go, "I've not eaten the local cuisine here yet." I'm curious how the beef is. Was it to your liking?
And reluctantly, because since I do not know him yet, I turn around and I kind of, in my low, voice, I was like, it was pretty tasty.
I look to.
And then I go back to eating.
Yeah. Okay. I watch him eat very weirdly. Like I watch him, imbibe a good healthy bite of his food. And I'm actually observing the occurrence of the, like when you bite into the burger and it, the squish of the meat and the squeezing of the juices. And I look over at Penelope and I point to the burger and I'll like, I will try one. And I throw her some coin because I heard what he paid for it, so I throw her 3 coin. And I will return to my seat while I wait for my food. And I just give him like a nod. So I gotta drop 3 gold. That's a expensive fucking burger. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing better be juicy as fuck.
What's the name of this town again?
This is Daggerford.
Daggerford.
It's a pretty big town, big city.
So you're paying big city prices.
And it's a festival, so they're probably overcharging.
Yeah.
And there might be a meat shortage. There's could be a whole bunch of reasons why it's a really expensive burger.
Penelope behind the bar, sees y'all kind of moseying about. She informs you that recently a group of Vistani, a group of festival type people who love to perform and put on a show and instruments and play music and stuff, are also in town for the festival, and they're actually set up camp, not camp, but set up like a staging area to perform outside of the tavern nearby.
I ask when the pleasantries will begin, if she knows when the pleasantries. I say, when will the Dusani pleasantries commence? Do you know?
They should be getting ready to start any minute now, I'd assume.
A nod. Thankfully to her.
Sorry.
And I'm assuming she explained, directed us to like where they're going to be at. Like, are they going to be just outside the tavern or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up my flagon of booze and I'm gonna walk down towards this end of the bar and stare out the window to see if I see anything. And it's saying that I'm colliding with a wall.
Because you are colliding with the wall. Why did your frickin'... Wow.
Your
token tumbled.
Yeah, they will actually flip in the direction that you're moving.
Oh.
So since he walked towards the left, he is now facing towards the left.
All right.
Cool.
So actually, this backside, you do not see. You see some other buildings and houses.
Yeah.
Kind of like an alleyway and stuff. You don't see nothing. The Vistani back there.
Okay, then I will walk towards the front of the room where I walked in at.
Okay.
I am.
Okay, that is weird. Okay.
There's a
weird.
wall there.
Trying to debate what Xykryn would do in this moment. I think I'm just gonna wait and see what everybody else does. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. And you had ordered a burger as well, you said?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish my meal.
Okay, yeah. Ralph had
Yeah.
brought you out the burger.
All right, so I'm just gonna eat my meal and watch and see what everybody else does before I do anything.
Okay. And you start to hear like some tuning of the instruments and stuff going on towards the right side of the building.
Oh.
I don't actually...
What's my impression of the meat?
It is
Right.
very good.
Okay.
It is tasty.
Maybe somewhere during that time, there's a little bit of a, maybe a little bit of a snarl. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna wait to see what everybody else is doing.
Okay.
Just stare. Not. Maybe some people would take it as creepy, but it's just observant. I'm just staring and seeing what people are doing.
Okay. And so what were you doing, Jinwunax?
I've decided to just stay. I looked around, didn't see a whole lot, so I came back to the end of the bar, and I'm doing just like Sax. I am just kind of. He's in one corner of the room. I'm in the other corner of the room.
Raven.
And we're just kind of watching.
Being coming from a holy sort of order and background, you see the same essence within this dragonborn. And he's been kind of keep him to himself. He's been walking around this tavern back and forth a little bit, kind of looking at the windows, almost maybe like looking for something or looking for someone.
Okay. Hang on. So I can't.
Was that?
Is she gonna come over and stare at my meat?
Maybe.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want to stare at your meat.
And this is the
So
way
I
married life
go-
is.
Oh. So I look at the two guys sitting uncomfortably at the bar and say, "Why don't you join me at my table?" I holler across the bar. I can't get up to the thing. I'm gonna have to work on this.
Yeah, you should be able to like move up and to the left if you want to.
Yeah, I can't. It's like it's not sharing anymore.
Let me double check. Make sure you still have ownership of your token.
I'll wait for her to get back, but I move up to this table.
Okay, so you're gonna sit at the one next to her.
Yes, I'm not sitting at the table where I'm going to assume Jinwunax is going to sit.
Yeah, well,
I mean, maybe I'm sitting in the chair stool, like backward, like the chair, assuming it has a back on it. I'm like sitting backwards in the chair so I can lean across the back of the thing.
I mean, technically, each table does have 5 chairs, but you can sit there if you want.
Yeah, no, I can only assume that she was yelling at the two of us because I went back to my table to eat my burger, but curiosity has sparked my interest enough that I am going to get closer to see what's what. But I'm not going to sit at the actual table with them.
Okay.
Aw.
The Uno-year-old.
The battle noodle,
Okay.
the battle noodle scourge of the teddy bear.
All right, I think I have everything back up and going. Oh, not quite.
Oh,
Need one other.
you turned yourself sideways.
thing.
Did you drop your drink? Oh, blueberries.
And I'm back.
All right.
All right. So Beard, what do I make of these two people? Like, do I need to roll a wisdom check or a perception check or a investigation check to want to size these two people up initially?
Okay. I think let me double check. What is? So the Dragonborn looks, very warrior type. He has a big great sword on his back, and he's wearing chainmail, and he has a holy symbol kind of around his neck. And the lady is also sporting a impressive suit of scale mail, and also wearing a holy symbol.
Okay.
And she seems to have a mace at her side.
Okay.
So very
Yes, I do.
adventuring, kind of combat-y type. Most likely religious due to the holy symbols of some sort.
Gotcha. All right. So I came over. So you just so the two of you know what occurred. So Raven said, "Come join us at the table." I came over and sat on the table next to you, sitting backwards in the chair to try and proceed in the conversation. But I'm not actually at the table. And I look to the two of you and I go, I look you up and down real quick, and I go, so I take it you are not, judging by the looks of you, both of you, neither of you are common folk. And I kind of gesture over my head to back towards Penelope and Ralph. I look at them and I go, common folk.
I don't.
You broke up a little bit.
Oh, I said I do not consider myself.
And I look to. I guess I was looking at the icons. I call them bird, but the dragon guy. I'm like, and you?
And I look back at it and say, "Do I really look common?"
And I say, I got to get into my voice character. I'm like, crap. Phone over.
And
I say
Xykryn's appearance, kind of not necessarily takes you off guard, Raven, but from what you are and what you do, you're kind of suspicious maybe of him.
And I say to Jinwunax, whatever his name is, I respond by saying, I go, well, common is relative, is it not? Perhaps not here, but I'm sure you're common elsewhere. I too myself am very uncommon for this area. Looking at the two of you, I'm guessing you're not from around here either. I imagine in the middle of a festival such as what this city is doing right now, there are far more interesting places to be than in a tavern, drinking ale and eating meat. Are you traveling? I ask.
I will be. Just need a good place to rest.
Not here for the Vistani music, I take it.
No.
I say, well, you asked us over. I'm curious.
Yes. You just looked uncomfortable sitting there at the bar, so I thought I would share my table.
I say, well, one bar is as good as another as far as I'm concerned. The food is fair enough. Company, for those of us uncommon people, well, it comes and goes, but I figured since I have some time to kill before I move on, I would come over and see what's what. I say, I'm trying to think of what I would say next. I'm like, if your business is not here, what's next up on your journey? And then I, like, swig up some of my mead, maybe pick some of the meat out of my teeth and finish eating it, and kick back and wait to hear the tales of another human or another entity. Like, curious enough for the moment to hold my attention.
The meat was just stuck in your teeth?
Well, I mean, I'm sure, toothpicks don't exist, so your finger is your toothpick in this day and age, so I imagine they were, I'm a tiefling. My teeth have, areas in which things can get lodged. I'm quite sure there's some beef still somewhere.
I mean, people in the prehistoric times use toothpicks.
Oh my god!
Maybe he's got a cocaine.
So Xykryn pulls out a toothpick out of his pouch and toothpicks some meat out of his teeth. I have a pouch of toothpicks on me that I carry for this kind of thing.
They use like bones and twigs as toothpicks.
I bust out a bone out of my pouch, that I keep regularly for my dental hygiene.
Hey, you know that
Very nonchalantly.
hey, that cat over there's got claws. You can use that as a toothpick.
Hey.
I kind of gesture back to the two felines back behind us. I'm like, they're not common folk around here either.
No.
I haven't talked to them yet, but I imagine they're not here for the festival as well. But the question still remains: how two people of faith? I just say that like insinuating that they are of some type of faith. Two people of faith in a bar, not here for a festival. I'm curious as to what's your story? What are you traveling for?
Festivals tend to bring out the best and the worst in people. So,
From which perspective is that? What would be the best and what would be the worst?
well, their good side and their evil side. I like to observe.
One man's evil may be another man's good, or that same man's good, or another man's good.
I shall judge for myself.
And who do you judge on behalf of?
I don't know you well enough to answer that.
I say I find that most people tend to follow one master or another. If your master is worthy, or if you feel that your master is worthy of being followed, usually one is most willing to share that allegiance. Not that I care in either direction. I'm just always interested and fascinated with with the way people believe that their patron thinks that they must be governed.
Well,
For instance, let's do something simple. For instance, if the Vistani were to bust into song and dance, and everybody were to get naked, as an example, due from the glee and the joy of the festival, some people would call that evil and unjust. Some would look at it as a celebration of joy and love and life. I'm curious about on what spectrum that would land for you both.
I would have no interest in that. Either
Would you
way.
smite them for it?
No, that is not of my concern.
Smite your nakedness.
Do what?
She
Smite
looks
the
like
almighty
nakedness.
smiter.
So you see, there are times in which some people would think that
I'm looking for much more evil than that.
okay.
That's
Well, now
just
that's a fair response.
that's just human stupidity.
Yeah, but
I'm
humans are about one race.
I'm gonna walk over here to this table where the cats are and try to get a feel for them.
Are you petting us?
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, are you gonna pet him?
Don't boop the kitty.
I look
So,
over my shoulder to just see. I'm curious of the interactions of a draconic and
Cat people?
and cat people. Like,
Is it like a dog and cat relationship, or
you know,
Yes.
I look to Raven and I go, I wonder if he's gonna sniff their butt.
I wonder if she's gonna claw his eyes out.
Wow.
Good grief.
I
We are civilized.
well, Beard said earlier that this is one fucked up party group, and I tend to kind of agree with it. Now that we're all getting to know each other, so I turned to just watch to see what. I still haven't even got these people's names, but the religious man and the two battle cats. I just watched to see what goes down there.
Collides with at least one wall.
where are you trying to go?
Just around the table.
Okay, like you can go
Use your arrows.
What arrow?
on the keyboard,
On your keyboard?
Your
up, down,
computer?
left, right.
Your keypad?
Yeah,
Not working.
not working.
What?
So you can't move your token at all.
I moved it a little bit.
So go back up.
I moved it for you.
Yeah, no, I can't move it at all.
That's weird.
Facing a different direction.
You have you have ownership of it. I don't understand why.
Are you clicking on it to get like the
Oh, yeah, click
arrows in the
on.
corners?
Make sure you're clicked on it.
You can see different things based off where you are.
Okay, now it's not clicking on.
I wonder if it locked up again.
Okay, now. Oh, what the fuck is that?
I can see straight up and
You open your character sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, close it.
Yeah, if you double click your token, it opens up your character sheet.
Okay.
But you can see.
Huh?
Actually, I can see better. You can see that.
Okay, so Raven,
Yes.
hover on your token, left click, and drag it straight down. See if that works.
Well, right now there are 2 of my tokens on the screen.
What?
I don't see
There's
one.
there's one token on the screen.
Well, now there is. Hey, don't get that close.
Are you petting us?
And remember, some of these items, like the tables and stuff, you can collide with. So if you can't go one direction, maybe because you're running into something.
Yeah,
Right?
basically you can move anywhere there's white space.
That's yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
just coming over to get a better look at this.
I just turn around in my chair to watch.
Everybody's up in my space.
All of
I
a
am
sudden,
not.
everybody's
I'm
gathering around Song.
yeah. I'm kicking back.
Okay, I just got a little closer. That's all.
Okay.
I'm just trying to come over here to find out about these people.
Okay.
So, Song and Arctic, this Dragonborn comes up to y'all's table.
Well, we were playing cards, and I set down my cards and look at you and go, "Can I help you?"
And I look back at you and say, what brings you to the Night Steed Tavern?
The what?
I thought it was the Lucky Tavern.
The Lady
Late.
Luck.
Lady Luck.
Okay, guys, I'm reading a note that the great Blackbeard wrote out on August 29, 2013 that says you can find them at the Night Steed Tavern Inn in Daggerford.
Okay, yeah, that messed up the name apparently, but it doesn't
So
matter.
what do we want to call it?
They're under new management. It's now the Lady Luck.
It's fine. It's
They
just
got
a name.
bought out.
Yeah,
Xykryn hollers out. The previous owners called this the Nightsteed Tavern. It's under new management, and I chug some more mead.
Sorry if that caused
Okay.
you any confusion, Jinwunax.
So, no, I ask once again, what brings them to this tavern?
We are traveling.
And what are you traveling for?
Fun.
And then I look at the cat, I'll be like, what kind of fun?
They're both
We're
cats.
both cats.
Actually, no, one's a cat, one's a tiger. They're both felines, but one's a cat, one's a tiger. So anyway, so I look at the female cat and it's like, what kind of fun?
Would I know what race of cats they are? Just by common knowledge.
I mean, the male is obviously a white tiger. The female might be a little bit harder to really distinguish. It's just seems.
So I don't know if they're both like the same race of cat.
You'll know that they're both tabaxi.
Okay.
You know that
I
the tabaxi are female. I mean, feline humanoid creatures that basically come in different, like one could be a tiger, one could be even a lion, a cat, basically any type of like feline type species.
Oh my goodness.
I spout out loud. They're tax bees of various flavor. It's fine, and I drink some more mead.
Tax bees?
Taxis, tax bees, taxibees,
Taxidermies?
taxidermy.
We change the names as we go.
So
In the same way that a Clydesdale is a horse, so is a I don't know what the D&D's version of an Arabian would be.
I was gonna
They're
say
all-
pony.
No, ponies are. You can't call a donkey a horse. I don't know. You can call. I don't know. They may be, but anyways, they're. In the same way that a Clydesdale and a stallion are a horse, they're tax bees.
Okay, so
Trying to educate the draconic dude.
all right.
There's a festival. We're here for a festival. Festivals are fun.
Yeah, fun.
Fun festival.
what do you plan on
So
doing?
what are we gonna do after? What is everyone doing after the festival?
Depends on how good the festival is. I drank some more mead.
Yeah, I'm coming over here.
She's going way over there.
Yoink.
Zoinks!
I'm not liking the vibe, okay?
Can you not yell, please?
Who?
The baby!
Oh.
No, he's over here screaming.
That's because he can't see his favorite people.
I'm right in front of him.
You see, we're in the same room with him.
So somebody had
That's
asked
okay.
what's happening, what y'all plan on doing after the festival?
Yeah,
I haven't
Arcturus.
got that
Okay.
far ahead.
So I guess that was kind of
I'm just-
meant as a general question to all of them.
Yeah,
Wherever the wind song takes us.
just trying to.
Wherever the wind song takes us.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
the cat people just kind of like seem like cool to do with it, whatever. They're just looking for fun.
In what direction is the place that I'm traveling to from this town? Is it north, south, east, west?
It's kind of east of where y'all are at.
I thought you said Weast.
West. Yeah, it's west of here. Good luck finding it.
West. Back and forth, back and forth. All right.
I take it around town.
We're going south in squiggly squid maneuvers.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
I-
well,
And you hear more commotion on the outside. The band's, been starting to play now. So you hear the music, you hear, the crowd of sorts maybe outside gathered around listening.
Would that be in this area? Since you
It's
said that there really wasn't nothing up here except for buildings.
yeah. It's to the right side of the building.
So over this way.
Yeah. I actually
Okay.
don't have a battle map or anything for it, but yeah, it's over there to the right. But
The cat just gets up and goes outside.
Bye!
it's like, I gotta go hear this.
hello.
Thought I heard something.
I was gonna go look out the window, but
To the right,
Your other
Like-
right.
over here.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yes, you!
Did you want to
No,
like?
I'm down here.
Okay.
I'm
So
at the door, looking
in
out the window.
right in front, you don't see the band or anything. You see the streets.
No people moving around.
There's the streets and there's lots of people walking around to, different places and stuff in the town. Like I said, a festival's going on, so a bunch of people in the streets walking to different booths and stuff.
Okay.
Well, it sounds like it's more fun out there than it is in here.
Rude.
I
Plenty of fun.
I say let's say I'm trying to Arcturus' token is spinning.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. I'm doing it on purpose.
Okay.
I think he's tipsy.
Okay.
Too much mead.
I can't get mine to spin. How do you do that?
Control and scroll wheel.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I say I've got business in the east in the morning. I'm not interested too terribly much in festivals.
Me neither.
I will say, part of the meal cost that y'all paid did include the room. That's
The
why.
room. Okay.
Okay.
That's why
That
it was a
makes more
little
sense.
expensive.
Okay, that makes
Burger
sense.
with a free room.
Must be
Um,
nice.
So I say, yeah. No, I just wait for them to decide what the hell they're gonna do.
For anybody else wanting a room, it's 1 gold.
What time is it right now?
It's about.
In game or out of game?
I think he's meant in game.
Okay.
Yeah,
In game, it's about 8 o'clock.
in the evening.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to turn in for the evening since my meal came with the room.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna talk to the barkeep about a room.
Okay.
If I can get my token to go that way.
So I'm assuming the rooms are going to be this way.
Yeah. So to the left side of the inn or the rooms, it has 3 rooms downstairs and 3 rooms upstairs.
Well, we can share a room.
I'll take an upstairs room.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
prefer downstairs.
Upstairs, no, upstairs room for me.
I guess we're not pushing. We're taking a downstairs room.
All right. Like I said, yeah. Y'all can-
Actually,
Are we?
I'm noticing.
There's only 3
I've
upstairs,
noticed-
3 downstairs, so. You all took an upstairs room.
Mom took a. Or Raven took a downstairs
I
room.
thought you said she took it upstairs.
I went downstairs.
And Beard, I'm going to message you something privately.
Okay. Oh.
Assuming that nothing else happens in this particular setting here, I'm going to proceed off to my room.
Okay.
I'll say to these people, I'm like, see you all for breakfast if you're still here in the morning, and I proceed off to wherever my room's at.
Okay.
And then I'm going to I'll message you real quick in Discord.
I think I took a gold piece off, but now it's bad. Yeah, no, there it is. Okay.
Okay. Point of order.
Yes?
No, the toy.
Hello.
The toy that.
What was that?
Are there any? Is there any significance to these doors? Since I asked a question that I'm noticing doors as I walk by.
Oh. So let me see. Where exactly are you? Okay. So you went down the hallway. They are, like I said, the rooms to the inn. Nothing, out of the ordinary. Just regular little room doors to your rooms.
Well, you said there was 3 upstairs and 3 downstairs, and I'm seeing 4 doors.
Okay, so there's 3 down the hallway. There's one here, here, and here. And this
Okay.
one just leads outside. And up
Okay.
ahead is the stairs to go upstairs. And you can go upstairs. It has like a balcony, over here, upstairs, and the 3 rooms above the 3 rooms at the bottom.
I said, go get your room.
Oh well, it's not letting me go upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think I actually. You can just you got yourself an upstairs room. You can. I didn't actually make an actual second floor.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just pretend like I'm upstairs in that room.
Okay.
Up there. Theater of the mind.
Yeah.
And I sent you the message in there if you get a minute.
Okay.
If it comes up. If not, no
Let
biggie.
me take a look.
And
Oh, that one. Okay.
I guess we will also take one room if it wasn't already apparent.
What was that?
So we're also taking a room downstairs.
Okay.
Upstairs.
So basically, everybody's gonna get a room for the night instead of.
yep.
Yep.
Okay.
I want to go to the festival though.
Okay. Yeah, you can go.
Like we can get the room paid for so we can
Yeah.
come to it after the festival, but I would like to go look at the festival stuff.
Okay. You and Jim, or just you?
Yeah.
Yes, we will go together.
Okay. So in that case, I don't need to send you the message back, Sax.
Okay.
Let's see. So y'all venture out to the right, like I said, of the inn. You see a group of they are called Vistani. They are very much kind of like Romani type people, sort of like gypsy-ish type. They wear very vibrant clothing. The women kind of wear like these gaudy-ish earrings and stuff, bandanas in their hair and stuff like that. They're playing all kinds of different instruments and music, having a good time. We see, some of them from time to time take a little swig out of a wine bottle, having a merry time. There's a, small crowd of people out, standing around them, having fun, listening to them.
Okay. You mean like gypsy type? Is that what you mean? By, like,
Yeah,
Romani?
that's what I was saying.
Okay. I just picture.
Vibrant clothing, a bunch of reds, yellows, that type of clothing, bangles on their arms and stuff like that.
Okay. Is there anything to do?
So they play some songs. I'm assuming like y'all stay for a while and have some fun.
Yes.
Let's see. As you get there, um, after a few songs, they engage in conversations and tales, encourage. They want to hear your story. If you're locals, where you're from.
Not theater.
Was that?
I still don't remember where I'm from.
Oh. So that. Are you enjoying the festival?
The music is great.
Thank you, thank you. Are you locals?
No, it traveled.
Oh,
my R's were gone.
the what?
Oh, I was trying to roll my R's, but they're just not rolling right
Oh,
now. So
travelers. Where is your destination?
Wherever the wind takes us.
Oh, it is a bit like us. We travel all over the place, all over the country, to different countries. We travel all over the place. We love performing in these festivals. Wherever there's a festival, you can usually find one of our people there, playing in celebration.
So you get around.
Yes, very much.
No innuendo intended.
Some drunken dude in the background, like, yeah.
Let's see.
Have you
They-
sorry?
Go ahead.
You hear a lot of stories, I assume?
Whoa.
Oh, we have lots of stories.
Interesting. We are researchers ourselves.
Ah, researchers. What is it that you research?
Our current point of interest is werewolves.
Werewolves. So, such dangerous creatures.
I've yet to meet one in real life.
Oh, well, I don't know if you're.
Drunk voice in the background's like, you don't want to.
Yeah, I would stay away from Barovia then. If you're trying to avoid the werewolves, it's a very dangerous place that Barovia can be.
It's not that I'm trying to avoid them. I would like to meet one.
Oh well,
So,
yeah, yeah, you're crazy then. Oh, okay. If you're wanting to meet them, the Barovia is definitely the place to be. I've heard
Destination hit.
many tales of, it's almost crawling with werewolves in that land. Very dangerous.
Do you think all of them want to continue being werewolves?
I don't know. I would. I don't know that much about them, but I guess like any, they probably have, some that are for it and some that are against it. It can be like a curse, but it could also be a gift, as some might, look at it as the increased speed and the strength. Some might look upon it as, superpowers. Where
Drunk guy in the background's like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
yes, my friend. Yeah. And he takes a swig from his bottle of wine after mentioning that.
the local drunk commentary.
It adds ambiance.
In fact, I don't know if you're serious, but we are, after here, we are heading to Najara, and which we will be passing. It's on the way to Barovia. We're not going, but if you need a ride, we have horses and carriages. We would gladly offer you a ride if you don't have one.
That sounds. I will accept that offer.
Yeah, it's
What do you say?
Yes.
without a horse, and it could probably, I'd assume, take 2 days probably on foot. It's pretty far, but not that far on horse or carriage.
Well, I appreciate that.
No problem.
Proud.
Let's see. They mentioned that they will probably be heading out about 8 o'clock in the morning. So if you want to just meet them outside, around that time, y'all can hitch a ride with them.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll probably turn in so we can make sure we get up in time too.
Right.
Okay.
Are there alarm clocks? How does that work? Window knockers?
Like I said, it's the
When the
18th
rooster
century. I'm not
crows
sure
twice.
though. You
Wake
can
up call.
definitely tell like the barkeep maybe to like a wake up call.
Okay.
And
So we're gonna
she
bid our
will,
good nights before we go to bed.
okay.
And I was kind of walking around outside before I went up to my room, just kind of
Okay.
scouting. Not scouting, but just walking around the building.
So
Getting a feel for the layout.
right. So you probably were able to kind of eavesdrop and
Yeah, a little bit.
observe what was going on, and you probably were close enough to kind of hear most of the conversations going on between them.
Yes. I heard the word werewolf and I stopped. So,
let's see.
and I was listening to the accent, trying to figure out where the I mean, I know they're from one area, but maybe where he was from.
Song or Arctic can give me a perception check if when y'all are heading back towards the tavern.
Do we have to? How do we roll? Like on?
Okay,
Do you want us
depending
to
on
roll in the thing?
yeah, if you can, using
Okay,
the
yeah.
character sheets.
I have a +5.
We have a +5. I forgot about things like rolling. I have a +4, so I guess we're on with yours.
And the first
Sorry,
roll of the game goes to.
We're working from one computer.
Raven, are you trying to hide or?
No.
Okay.
No, I was just walking around.
Okay.
I was not trying to hide at all.
All right.
An 8.
I saw it go across.
An 8 for
Yeah,
your +5.
Ouch.
Song,
I'm sorry?
did you want to do a perception check as well?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
7.
since she wasn't trying to be hidden or sneaky, as you Song are headed back towards the tavern, you catch a glimpse of something shiny through the crowd, and so it kind of catches your eye a little bit. And as you look in that direction, you see the red-haired woman in scale mail armor that was in the tavern, kind of lurking in the background.
I'm not lurking.
Well, in the background.
I'm blending in. Great.
I'll nod to her as I head back to the
Okay.
room.
And I nod back.
Kind of like a we know you were there kind of nod. Like,
I will acknowledge her, but I'm not going to engage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they head back in.
Sorry, we're working from one computer.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, see, I couldn't figure out how to get to the rooms. That's why I walked around.
Okay. So like they're inside the tavern, and like you just go
Yeah.
around the wall here, and like I said, there's 3 downstairs. I think 2 of them have already claimed 2 of the rooms upstairs.
No, all 3 rooms upstairs are taken. Raven was the only one that took a room downstairs.
Okay. Didn't know which rooms Song and Arctic had taken.
Yeah, we all took rooms upstairs because we didn't want to be attacked first, so we'll leave that to Raven.
Well, it's because we're cats and we perch.
Okay.
And Barrett sent another message if it becomes pertinent.
Okay.
Well, I consider myself a Jedi, so I always take the high ground.
Is Barovia a country?
Yeah. It's small, but kind of, yeah. It's still basically classified as its own country, yes. So I think.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
No, I was just wondering. Thank you.
Okay. So everybody, I think, heads in for the night.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a good night's rest.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever time you may have asked the barkeep to wake y'all up a little bit earlier than 8 o'clock, since that's when they were headed out.
Yes.
So she'll go and knock on your doors. Wake up call! At, what is it, like 7 o'clock maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So she goes, wakes y'all up. That those who had asked for a wake up call.
heard the wake up call, so I'm like, okay, I guess I'm up for the day.
Yeah, like she
So
was.
the message I sent you, was I able to do all that?
Let me see.
Right. How goes the day?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, I need to run to the restroom.
Okay. Mortus! Hey, man. How's it going? Sorry if I've missed any of the chat. Not particularly able to concentrate on the chat because I only got one window.
My token disappeared.
We'll get
Uh-oh.
better in chat
You're in the
interaction
dark.
in the future.
Let's see. Where did Song's token go?
Like I was in the middle of moving
Oh.
it earlier and it just
You're-
disappeared.
You're
Well,
way.
you just can't see it because mine.
You're outside to the right. I'll move you back in.
He got drunk and passed out on the side of the building, couldn't find his way back into the tavern, and drank too much Vistani ale.
Probably the Vistani, or probably also in the tavern. Maybe getting a little something to eat before they head out.
Breakfast? All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
Let's
There I
see.
am.
I don't have a vision like yours.
It's very confusing controlling two characters because if I click on him, I can't see me anymore sometimes. And my vision is different than his.
Okay, I might
Yep.
not have said it correctly for one of y'all's.
Well, I also changed mine to Tabaxi. Is his still a humanoid
Yeah.
variant? A variant humanoid?
Yeah, I think
That would
so.
be the difference.
Yeah.
I actually changed my race to Tabaxi
Yeah, I think
because
that's
I
it.
own the book. But I don't know if you can access the book for this character because it's not in this campaign.
I throw down my beef, whatever, in the morning and eggs, and I with the tabaxis, and I go. So, was the festival everything that you hoped it would be?
Oh, it was
Absolutely.
marvelous. Oh, you speaking to the Vistani or?
It depends on if they're all on the same table or not.
Yeah.
I would say we'd be eating with them.
Yes.
At least some of them.
Okay. So yeah, I just throw it out to the room.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And
Go ahead.
I go, well, and I say, it's good. We should all get something out of this world that we all prefer or enjoy. And I continue to chat out on my meal.
Do you get something out of this world that you enjoy?
Oh, do you ask me that?
Yeah.
Without even looking up from my meal, I just eat and say, working on it.
Okay.
I want to know who else was in the tavern.
Use your eyeballs.
The
A bunch of
three.
gypsies and drunk,
if-
half drunk
Well,
people.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out if these people are just
The
from last
three.
night.
Yeah, the three in the corner over there are the same people that you saw last night.
Okay. And the person up here with the barkeep?
Some weird dragonborn.
Oh, okay, he was
I,
Brian.
I look at Raven and I go, it's fine. It's quite common. This is how things work in the morning. And I go, and I proceed to continue my meal.
So that
Yeah.
you.
Is breakfast included? Is it a free continental breakfast the next day
Yeah.
with the room?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I got something to eat too. I don't know what.
It's not.
The Vistani kind of the Song and Arctic had come sit with them. So they're like, "Oh, so are you still coming with us? Still going to Barovia?"
That's the plan.
Barovia.
Yes. We
I
well,
say
What do you want
yes.
to go to Barovia for?
we are passing by. They were mentioning that they were going to Barovia, and we offered them a ride, as it would be much faster than on foot.
But
We
why
have
would you want to go there?
For fun.
I asked the cats.
Weren't you listening? We saw you.
But I don't understand what research would you want with werewolves?
Fun.
Fun?
Fun.
You consider that fun?
Consider a great deal of things fun.
Perhaps they want to learn how to shape change too. Chomp, 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 chomp. Eat food.
I might be interested in going along
So-
too, if you don't mind.
Are you going to? Are you trying to study them?
Mm,
He was kind of asking the cats because she had mentioned like they were kind of like researchers.
Yes,
Ah,
that is the purpose.
very mysterious creatures. But be careful, they're
they're gonna
very
need some
dangerous.
protection.
They're not the only ones.
Oh yes, a man such as yourselves, I could imagine.
I say, when the situation calls for it.
Oh, hey, can you like can you throw fire or something? Can you like set people aflame?
Only when I drink too much.
Oh,
And I go back. Then I grab and I chug a swig of whatever I'm drinking down my throat. And maybe I burp and a little bit of smoke comes out of my mouth. And I chuckle. Ugh.
Did Dad ever come back?
Not yet.
That's a poop.
Wow.
No, that's also smoke.
So what's Jinwunax doing up there by himself?
He's going to the
Having a
bathroom.
conversation with
Oh.
the barkeep.
He's going
He
boom boom
wanted the
right now.
recipe for the hamburger.
He's going boom boom right now.
No, he wanted the recipe for the hamburger, and he's not wanting to give it up.
I forgot the kids are asleep, but I just yelled through the house.
Well, 2/3 of them are.
So I look at the Dusani. I never call them the wrong name, by the way, but I look at the Dusani and I say, "So right, so I'm sitting in the back then."
If you want, we have a few. They have a few wagons to carry like their equipment and stuff. Probably like 3 wagons. You know, the 3 of them probably each drive one.
Yeah, I'll sit in
And,
the back.
So there's plenty of room. One probably, like I said, has most of their equipment and instruments and stuff. But the other 2 are fairly empty for passengers if need be.
All right, I'll sit in one of those, in the back of one of those.
Okay.
That's it for me. I'll just wait for the rest of the conversations and processes to unfold.
I'm just sitting over here listening.
Yeah.
I look at the Dragonborn and I go, "He's Dragonborn, right?" I keep getting that mixed up.
Yeah.
Like, everything come out all right?
Ate too much.
All right, cool. I'm good. If everybody else
Well,
is good,
Yep. They're going to go study werewolves.
Don't be so judgy.
Everybody has a thing.
I just say the word like so evil.
We've got our reasons.
I say, you say it's so evil. I say, it depends on the goal.
The goal of the werewolf or the goal of the being?
I say yes.
Step across.
The baby just took a step.
Yeah,
Why
step.
is the baby awake?
His first step. What was it now?
The
Did you
what?
give him another cookie?
No.
So are we ready to not set sail, but pilgrim?
That heart.
Caravan.
Yeah. I hadn't heard whether what Jinwunax. You've been up there in the corner, but you've overheard them talking about leaving pretty soon, and it sounds like the four other ones possibly might be joining them for a ride towards Barovia.
I'll do it.
I'll look to Jinwunax and I go, don't people at Faith sometimes do pilgrimages? You got anywhere else better to be right now? If not, you should come along. It could be a very fascinating trip.
And as I said, we'll tag along.
Alrighty.
All right. So we get in the wagons of destiny.
So y'all head out.
Yeah.
Kind of hitch and ride in the back of the wagons.
Yep.
Let's see. So you travel all day long, and as the sun's going down. Hold on a second. So as the sun's going down, you've traveled all day, and night has fallen upon you again. The Vistani stop and start making camp for the night. Where they have stopped. Let's see. I think I'm gonna check if I have a picture.
Keeps falling. Took his first step in the playpen.
Not the one I thought I had, but
You ready to go back to bed? Oh.
Well, I just lost my screen.
yeah.
I think he's updating it.
I think he's trying to put a campaign scene up.
All right. So y'all come to this kind of like a fork in the road, and the Vistani start making up a camp for the night. Let's see.
Yeah, says I don't own a token with vision on this scene.
Oh, well, it's basically just a theater of the mind kind of.
Okay, good enough.
Yeah. So yeah, you stop for the night again. Y'all have traveled all day. The road kind of forks, kind of going towards the left, and then kind of keeping straight and kind of towards the right a little bit. The land is getting kind of mountainous, so like the fort kind of like splits down two sides of the mountain, kind of sort of thing.
Okay.
And they build a fire and break out some food and stuff, and they have enough food for y'all as well to share with y'all.
Very nice of them. And which way are they going to be taking? I ask.
So we are what was that? Nahara. It is straight and to the right, but if you take the left fork, that will take you to Barovia, and it's
Okay.
not too much further. Maybe a couple of hours on foot, and you should get to the border and the gates.
Okay. And that's where we're being beckoned to through our inclinations that are okay.
Yeah.
That's where the cats are going, and we're kind of following them.
But
Without
sounds like
everybody
we're all-
else knowing, that's where each of y'all has been being lured to in one way or another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I tell the gypsies I'll be taking my leave of you in the morning, and I appreciate the assistance.
So, say that again.
To the Vistani, whatever. I say, well, that means that I'll be taking my leave of you in the morning, and I appreciate the assistance in the travel.
No
Or I will be
problem.
going off to the left.
It is our pleasure. And like I said, we just warn you. Barovia, we have heard stories. It could be a frightful place. So
Fascinating.
just be on your wits. Be careful out there.
I ask him anything specific we should be on the lookout for, besides werewolves.
Let's see what he would know. So he's heard many tales of werewolves. He's heard that the king of sorts that rules the country is a very dangerous man. He's heard stories that of people disappearing, people not coming back sometimes. He's not sure if it's all because it could be the werewolves. Like I say, he's heard the ruler of the land is a dangerous man, one not to be trifled with, or sorts.
Are there many travelers to and from the land? Is there regular commerce? Is there regular comings and goings of the common folk? Is it a military-esque area where they do not appreciate outsiders? Any knowledge like that?
Most people have heard of how dangerous Barovia is, and so not many voluntarily go there.
Voluntarily? How else would they go there?
Well, meaning that the tales of it keep a lot of people away.
Sure. Is that to say that tradesmen and the like also tend to not venture there? Or are there still regular tradesmen traveling from town to town selling their wares?
Yes. There have been sightings of traders while on our travels. We've seen what looks like traders headed towards Barovia. So I mean, I'm assuming trade is good.
Okay.
That's good.
And no knowledge how they treat their outsiders. Then are they, is the military or the town's, guards or anything? Are they welcoming to outside folk? Have you heard any tales of that? In other words, anybody of a questionable look, would they be safe to journey there without fear of,
I have not heard
being
of,
singled out?
right. I have not heard of many sorts of how do you say restrictions or
Like, we hate elves. We will slaughter them when they walk into this town. That sort of thing.
no. They don't. It's primarily human. They don't get, like I said, very many outsiders. So
Great.
I mean, they could be suspicious of different type of folk entering.
Very, very, very typical. Yes.
But I mean, as long as one doesn't cause any trouble, assume they should be fine.
Okay. Appreciate you sharing your stories.
No problem. We hope that whatever it is, I don't believe I did get what brings you to Barovia.
Oh, me?
Yeah, the cats are doing some sort of research. Are you with them?
No.
Oh, okay. It seems sort of not a venturing party. Just wondering.
I can see how that looks. Yes, and I'm not saying either way, which way or the other is correct. I'm not particularly interested or fascinated with werewolves outside of the specific distinction that they are different than others, and therefore knowledge and learning is always a thing. But my travels to Barovia are for a different reason.
Oh. He kind of, I don't know if exactly, how far away were you from him talking?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I figured we were all just sitting kind of around a campfire shooting the shit. Is that kind of what we were doing?
Yeah. So he maybe like you got a log that y'all rolled up from off the path to kind of sit on, and so he was sitting with you, talking with you about it, and so he leans in a little bit closer, like, oh, a mysterious one, huh?
I find it's better to I find it's a better way of approaching things, don't you?
Yes. I mean,
when you tell stories, aren't they joyous and gleeous and wonderful, and you can look back on your life and go, that was a great time in your life? I have those too, but not all journeys are of that type.
Yes.
Are you just searching for the best meat in the land?
What was that?
Are you just searching for the best meat in the land?
Well, shouldn't everybody? And I kind of like grunt, chuckle, like, ugh.
I
You
know
know?
who has the best feet in the land.
Now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slap my husband's knee.
I say, what do I say? I say, like, I say, generally I find when people go to I say, generally I find when folk go to an area, with a reputation such as Barovia, you usually not going there for a good time. Unless you have a werewolf fetish. I say lightly under my breath in his ear. So that he only hears that. And I go, it'll be interesting to see what I find there.
Okay.
Hey, Beard, I sent you a message. There you go.
That's all I say.
Okay.
And I guess before I end that conversation, what was the last? We're being beckoned here, right? Like through our visions or dreams or whatever the fuck it is.
Mm-hmm.
Have I had one recently? And if so, what form did it take? Like, is it like, like.
Hold on a second.
Because there's like a couple of things going on, so I just want to like.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to see. Do you want me to? I mean, they're basically the kind of like the same thing. Wait. Yours is different. I'm sorry.
Yeah, mine's a little different. We don't need to share it here. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's anything that I might want to ask him about. It's fine. I tend to not. I tend to leave it pretty ambiguous as to why I'm going anyway. So
anything?
We'll just leave it there.
Okay. I was gonna say, did you
Yeah, we'll just
say
leave it there.
anything in reference to it to him?
I don't know if I would. Just some random stranger traveling on the road. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
No, yeah, I think I keep it close to the vest. I think that's what I do. Yeah.
Okay. And Arcturus, you can do a couple of different things. You can always do perception or insight or like any type of spell. If you felt that you
I don't
wanted
have
to,
any spells.
you should. Let's see what you have. Divine Sense, Lay on Hands, Breath Weapon, Divine Smite.
Yeah, on my first level spells, it says you do not have any first level spell or spells that scale to first level, but you can cast lower level spells using your first level spell slots.
How do the spell slots work?
You put a spell in it.
Can you only carry 3 spells?
It goes by your class. For like most people, it would be like from the player's handbook.
Because of mine, I have to prepare them.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Let me see real quick. Because I see like yours, for some reason, it's saying like uses, and it has like a fraction. Like Divine Sense, it says 3 of 4. Lay on Hands, it says 3 out of 10. I don't know. if that's just because of your level. You can use it like 3 times a day. But it's saying you can't cast them for some reason.
I have to prepare them.
Okay.
And we haven't, like I said, I've never been over this before, so.
Me neither.
So, I feel kind of off about this dude that we're talking to, or
Okay.
that everybody else is talking to.
Okay.
Do an inside check on him.
I didn't understand a single word you said.
She was saying you can do an inside
Do
check.
an inside check on him.
Okay, one at a time.
She was saying that you can do an insight check.
Okay, so do I roll that on D&D Beyond?
Um,
And will it show up over here? Probably not.
I don't. Let me see. Extensions, D&D Beyond. It says that it's pinned. Let me. You can try and roll it. Let me open up Beyond just to make sure, in case I need to have it open. I don't think
Oh,
I
I
do.
hit something I didn't mean to.
Yeah, see, Raven just rolled and it did not show up on here.
I did on D&D Beyond.
Okay,
Okay.
yes, I know, but I'm talking to Blackbeard. I
Yeah,
know
so
that we're trying to figure this out.
You rolled on D&D Beyond, but it didn't show up in here, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Display.
So, roll an insight check, correct?
Yeah. Like I said, you can also open up your character if it's for some reason. It should, because I have the tab pinned on it. All right. So a 12. Okay. You get the sense that they're genuinely trying to help you.
Okay, that's all I have.
I do want to ask him something, but I'm trying to figure out how to ask him without
Okay.
without something. I go. Now that I think about it, you all tell stories, and you've heard lots of stories in your travels. One would assume, correct?
Oh, yes.
Any rumblings from Barovia? Have you heard about mighty magic or mystic rumblings of sorts? Any, maybe tales that have been told that are maybe a little stretched too big to believe? Any fascinating tales that you could share that might shed some light on certain areas of Barovia that might be points of interest?
Well, I have heard of a story long ago about a great wizard that went to Barovia to free it. I guess, I don't know. He went up to the castle and fought the ruler of the country, and they engaged in this enormous battle. Um, the ruler is also said to possess magical powers, and him and this great wizard battled furiously, and the wizard was thrown. The castle, it's high up on a cliff, thousands of feet in the air, and this wizard was thrown from the castle, and he like plummeted off the side of the castle down the mountain. No one has ever heard from the great wizard since. Not even his body was found.
That is quite a tale.
He's most likely part of the March of the Damned now.
Most likely.
It's said that all those who fell in Barovia are cursed never to leave the lands. They awake at night, like a procession of haunted glory. They roam the streets.
Interesting nightlife.
Interesting nightlife.
Interesting.
Well,
Raven,
that
do you
is
actually
one.
say that? I say, yes, I too like to get flung from the top of a tower on the nights. And I
So
kind
I guess
of
it's best-
smile at the gypsy.
I guess it's best to not go out after dark.
Yes, and Barovia.
And why are we going there again? No.
I don't know. You're the ones that wanted a ride to there. We're just offering a ride. That's where we're going the opposite direction, and y'all can go that way.
Yeah.
Well, let's get killed first.
You're on some crazy mission. I don't know what research or death wishes. I don't know. You want to go play with murder kitties over there? Go over there. But leave. We're not.
Murder puppies.
Yes, murder puppies.
Let me think here. I say this wizard, or about this wizard race, where I'm like, well, that is a mighty tale, worthy of long stories. I don't know what to ask from here. What was you getting ready to say?
That's not the only story we've heard of somebody falling off the cliff.
From the castle?
From the castle.
Okay.
Stories.
What other stories are there that are of interest?
Stories are told of reasons why this ruler is not quite right in the head, maybe. It is told that he fell in love with this beautiful woman, and he
Tell me
tried.
more.
He tried pursuing her, and she, I guess, was at the castle, and I guess she was cornered or something. The ruler pursued her, and she tried to escape, and she had nowhere else to go except off the back ledge of the pillar. She threw herself, as stories go. She threw herself to save herself from him.
Wow.
Through herself.
Jeez. No means no, Bill Cosby.
What?
No means no, Bill Cosby.
Um,
It is said that he has never been the same since.
does this beautiful woman have a name?
Tatiana.
Did the legends not Diana?
Tatiana.
Tatiana. Okay.
You spelled that.
It's Russian, don't you know? Or some kind of Eastern Slavic. Tatiana. You have Google, yeah?
I am Google.
Yeah, don't mess with them. They are Google.
So, Beard,
Yeah?
I'm actually sitting here looking at my character sheet. I'm still level 1
That is not Tiana.
on Foundry.
On
I can't
Foundry.
hear without subtitles.
Let me see.
I can't see without them.
I thought it was not Tiana, not Tatiana.
I thought it was Katiana.
Yeah, okay, so the
The
Foundry.
three sisters. Natiana, Katiana, and Tatiana. Yeah.
I might not have updated the Foundry to level 2.
So D&D Beyond is correct?
Yeah, which
Okay.
we're about to wrap up. So I'll have all that fixed by next session.
Hey, only way we learn what we need to fix.
There was a D&D Beyond importer that made this a lot simpler, and either it's not working or if I'm not remembering how to do it right, but it's not working at the moment. So I updated the D&D Beyond, or y'all had updated the D&D Beyond. I thought I had done it in here too, but I guess I didn't. I have to manually update everything in here to match. I thought I did that. Is Raven?
Does this ruler have a name? I know his name, but I'm still gonna ask.
Yes. His name is Strahd Vanzarovich.
Ooh.
Hmm.
On what?
Von, V-O-N, and then Zarovich, Z-A-R-O-V-I-C-H.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
His name is Rob Van Dam.
Yeah, something like
Of the Strahd Van Dams.
that.
Okay.
All right.
I guess the last question I have for you is: have you been to Barovia yourself?
Yes.
Ever?
A time or two.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was supposed to say, never mind. When I open up my actor page,
Mm-hmm.
there's a Jinwunax, a map token, and an Arcturus. Jinwunax is not updated, Arcturus is, so one of those needs to go away.
In Foundry?
Yes.
Because the only token I see for you is the Arcturus one.
Yeah, let me. There, I shared my screen with you.
Okay.
The last question I have for him is: if one were to be interested in these great stories of legend, is there anywhere in Barovia itself that might be able to lend more knowledge? Historical tombs, library of sorts, points of interest that one might, you can think of that one might wish to investigate.
If there is one thing, Barovia is filled with knowledge. Almost
Libraries on every corner. It's like First Baptist churches in Texas.
Well, there is basically only one major city in Barovia. That is Vallaki.
Can you spell that?
V-A-L-L-A-K-I. AKI, I think.
Lucky major city. Okay.
The first village that you would come to when venturing into Barovia is the village of Barovia. Yes, it can be confusing, but the village itself is named Barovia.
Okay.
But it is a very small and rundown place. It'll give you what you need, but it doesn't have much to, in the much of anything else. Just the bare necessities.
Gotcha.
There
Oh,
is
bare necessities.
an ancient temple, but it is
Oh,
rumored to house great evils, protective spirits that protect its knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Deep in the mountains, it is called the Amber Temple. It is filled with amber inside of it,
Amber.
and it is stored to house great tomes of knowledge within it.
I say, I find the temples are always somewhat difficult to let their knowledge out. This is an okay thing. We will, or I will see. I will see what the land has to say about its willingness to share its knowledge. Shit. Where did I? Okay. Damn, I thought I deleted that whole thing I just wrote. I've been like, damn it. Okay. Okay, got it. I thank him for his knowledge.
Okay. Most welcome.
I think I'm good. As soon as I learn how to spell Barovia. There we go. All right, got it.
Okay. Is anybody doing anything else?
Yeah, how's the weather?
I'm nursing a headache.
So, if there was nothing else, as it gets later, everybody kind of settles in. You see that what they
What was the name of that temple again?
the Amber Temple.
The Amber Temple. Okay. Okay, got it.
They go to the third wagon that has like all their equipment and stuff, and as they're getting ready for bed almost, they start bringing out like these tents, and let's see if I have like another theater of the mind that might show. There are some big tents. Don't want players scenes. There we go. They're round tents. I don't have not that one, but they're nice. They're round tents. They stand about close to 5 foot tall, so you can relatively walk in them, kind of duck down a little bit maybe. And they probably could easily sleep 4 to 5 people. But they start bringing these tents out of that wagon, and they start setting these tents up, and they set up one for them, and then they'll set up maybe like 2 more for y'all to sleep in.
Okay. And I help them set it up.
Okay.
You know, offer my muscle.
Mm-hmm.
I also help.
Let's see.
I'm gonna stand off in the distance and just kind of watch over the crew.
So,
I'm going to stargaze.
okay.
How
I'm
is
just
the sky
watching.
tonight?
So the tent is not as big as this tent, but I just wanted to show you this picture.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like I said, it's
Yeah.
not quite that big, but it's one like that kind of.
Yeah, so like
I
a
guess I
small,
don't-
old classic circus tent.
Yeah.
I don't guess I see anything.
Me neither.
I'm watching this stream.
Ah,
Oh.
I brought y'all all to this page, so y'all. Oh, y'all. I guess y'all's tokens. I guess that's weirdly inconvenient. But yeah, if you are watching the stream, was everybody able to watch the stream?
I turned mine off to conserve
Okay.
resources.
Um.
I don't even have a Twitch account.
Oh.
oh my. I don't know if I do either, actually.
Hey, it's on the aha.
Okay. So hopefully.
There you go. Look at that.
Oh, hey, look.
We have tents.
Yes.
It's intent.
Yes, very intent.
Only if you're intense. Is it intense?
Oh man.
All right. So, what does everybody do to get ready for nighttime, or for turning in for the night?
Let's see.
I walk the perimeter real quick, just to walk the perimeter real quick, make sure I don't hear or see anything of oddness, and then I, you know, meditate for a few minutes, or I mumble to myself in a calm area, and then I go to bed. That's what I do.
Okay.
It's like I do that for a little while.
So I'm gonna do like some Tai Chi looking stuff, then meditate myself.
So, somebody was asking about the day. There is a calendar that I have active. Let me see if y'all can open it. If y'all double click on it, it should open.
Where's the button at? It's really table. Where is the? Oh, that's not what I want. Where's the calendar button at?
So, I don't know. You should see it.
It pops up when we open it, but I closed it out and now I can't figure out how to get it back.
Oh.
Pendium, playlist, card stacks, roll table, journal, items, actors, game settings.
Yeah, I didn't see it over there either.
But you did see it at first?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, when we first open the website, it pops up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to refresh the page and see if it'll come back.
Maybe.
Yeah, so it did pop back up.
Okay.
Oh.
And like you can double click on it to like minimize it, and you can like move it around wherever you want to like stash it on your screen.
Okay.
And then like I said, you can double click it to bless you, I think.
Yeah.
It was a cough, sorry.
You can double click it to open or close it.
Cool. Okay, cool.
And what do we do with it?
So this just kind of like keeps track of the days. So like right now, y'all are in November 16th, 1748. The year might be a little... No, okay, so 48. So November 16th, 1748 is the current date.
Cool.
Okay.
I'll just remember not to close it next time.
Yeah.
Is your stream still on?
Yeah, should be. Oh, wait.
The Twitch one?
It should be.
It's just not letting me. Like I made an account and I found you, and I have a picture and a play button, but it won't let me actually do anything.
Yeah, it shows I'm still alive.
Okay.
I know, like, in the IMG Discord, it should have the live, if you go to IMG and then go to, like, the live links. It looks like mine is the last one that had popped in there. And you can just click on that to bring you straight to it.
Okay.
So we are Monday, November 16th, 1748.
In the year of our Lord.
Yep. Monday night. So Xykryn did some meditation and chanting by himself.
Yum. Yes.
My coffee.
It doesn't really matter. I'm just kind of curious. Like, so there was 2 tents. Like I said, they're big enough to sleep about 5 people. But they had set up 2 tents, so y'all, weren't too cramped up together. I was just kind of curious, like, who's sleeping in which tents, or who's bunking together, kind of thing.
Well, I'll probably sleep in the tent with my husband.
Mm-hmm.
I just pick a random tent and I go lay down in it, and I get the spot immediate opposite of the door.
Okay. So
I pick a random tent, and I'm at the farthest left from the door.
I was just gonna say that the way y'all's tokens, y'all are kind of separated. So like maybe, yeah. I mean, y'all could kind of.
The cat's perched on the top.
So who's with the cats? Did Xykryn go with the cats, or did Xykryn go to the other tent?
The Xykryn most definitely did not go with the cats.
Okay.
Wow.
The cats followed us.
That's right.
All right.
So I got a tent all to myself. Hell yeah.
So who? Just to make sure, like I said, it didn't matter. Is Xykryn actually by himself?
If he doesn't want us in his tent, I guess so.
Well,
I don't say anything to anybody. I just purposely don't choose the tent with the cats. But I don't say anything, or I don't give any illusion or allude to any kind of preference in one way or the other.
Where does Jinwunax decide to go?
Well, according to where my thing is, this is where I'm sleeping, is right here.
All right, so you're with the cat people.
No, the cat people are with me because I was there first. And so help me God, if I hear Purring?
Yeah. It's more like that loud screeching.
And the heated throes of whatever. Remember,
Cat scratch
I am
fever.
a dragon. I am a dragonborn, and I can do nasty things.
All right.
Or is flammable.
Everybody settles in for the night.
Yeah. I review all of my information and study if I need to.
Okay.
Did you get that?
Like, are you talking about like?
I just want to be prepared for the next day.
Okay. So like,
Well, the next day will be a week. It will be 2 weeks from today.
I know.
yeah, well, out of game, yes. In game, it'll be the next day.
Yeah.
So everybody gets a good night's rest. Though, like those that have been, getting the dreams, they're a little bit more vivid now that you're getting closer to Barovia.
Right on. What porno in my dream?
I don't think he
Y'all,
meant that.
What kind of dreams are you having?
Miniature dragon porn.
oh my god.
Miniature dragonborn porn.
But y'all get a very restful sleep. Very good sleep.
I felt like it was 2 weeks long.
One of the best sleeps y'all have had in a while.
Okay.
And let me just check one thing. Everything goes good. There's, no troubles or nothing during the night.
Okay.
All right. So next day, Tuesday, November 17th. Morning comes. Who's the early risers of the group?
I am definitely an early riser.
Probably me.
Okay.
I would not think the cats would be.
And so it looks like y'all probably in the same tent. As y'all get up, make me a perception check.
Perception.
Working on it. How do I do this? Click on that.
It's been a while.
There we go.
Character sheet, skill, perception.
Okay, I did.
Okay.
I'll let my dog out. I'll be right back.
All right.
Perceiving.
Did you guys see?
I seen Saxes. I didn't.
It's up in the chat.
Okay, I don't even know how to get to the character sheet.
I see Song had rolled as well. If you double click on your token, it'll open up your character sheet.
Do I need to do a perception check as well? Since evidently everybody is.
Well, I was offering it to the ones that were awakened first. So that's why I was asking about kind of like who was the early risers of the group.
Okay.
Whoever would get up real early, are the earliest, could roll a perception check.
All right, I'm back.
Did you roll one, Raven?
Okay, this is different than.
Oh goodness. Raven, you gotta pull that microphone away from your mouth.
Oh, it fell. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it sounded like you were eating it.
It was down below my chin.
Double click.
I'm in the. I don't know where this things are.
Okay, you're in Foundry.
Yeah.
You see your token?
Oh, I found it.
Okay.
I gotta get up and move around. My hips starting to walk up.
Yeah, we're about to end it.
Oh my god.
It's the normal one.
Yeah, perception
Yeah.
check, normal. Ooh, 15.
I liked it on the other one much better. I rolled like a 22 on D&D Beyond.
Oh. Well, luckily enough, one person from each tent passed. So Song and Raven, you both notice as you're getting up for the day, as you look around in the tent and stuff, you'd notice, or you don't notice, your weapon.
What?
The spot that you put your weapon next to you last night, it is no longer there.
What the heck?
All of them?
Song, you
Let's
noticed the
go
same
with-
thing.
All of them?
All of them?
What exactly, so what weapons did you have, Song?
I have the double short swords.
Okay, so,
Well, I've got double short swords and a longbow.
yeah, okay. Yes, both short swords and your longbow are missing. Looks like you might have stashed a dagger somewhere on you that they didn't find.
Okay.
So
Oh
you
yeah, I
have,
forgot I had a dagger.
you have a dagger on you.
I guess I'll unequip myself. Well then.
So
I'm
my
down to
crossbow, my mace are gone.
Yep.
a mace in this economy?
All right. Apparently, I'm adjusting my junk, and I'm just taking my cotton picking time, getting ready. I haven't looked at my weapons yet. Do I notice that my tent mate is in distress?
Yes. What's happening right now, Raven?
Want to know if my backpack is safe?
Yeah.
What are you physically doing?
Looking in my backpack to make sure those items are still there.
Yes.
Does it look like she's doing it frantically?
Yes.
Yes.
Like, I say, problems?
Yeah, my weapons are gone, so just checking my other supplies.
Okay. That prompts me to check mine.
Yours is also missing.
Okay.
I think you had a crossbow.
Are all of my weapons missing? Like, my crossbow, my dagger, my yiclaw.
Oh. Your Uclaw and your crossbow are missing. Where did you have your daggers?
They would have been on me in person. Yeah, obviously I can't sleep with the rest of them, but they would have been like hip holstered or some shit like that.
Right.
Kind of like a Han Solo blaster or sheath or whatever, you know?
Yeah. I'm not gonna... I'll keep it on there because that one was I had to create everything with that one. But yeah, the Ucla and your crossbow are missing.
Okay.
I'm gonna shake my husband awake and he's not up. Are you up?
I guess I'll check the rest of my gear.
No.
I'm gonna burst out the tent.
Rest of your gear is still there.
I say fucking gypsies.
Yeah, I want to look to see if the gypsies are still there.
They're nowhere to be found.
Of course not.
At least we got a tent out of it.
Yeah.
A tent ain't gonna save our ass.
Maybe they got murdered or
Though
kidnapped. Gypsy napped.
theoretically, you
Yeah,
could
it's like
take the tent with you, but they are still pretty bulky.
Yeah.
there are cards and everything gone, I'm guessing.
Say that? What?
All the gypsy cards are gone, right?
Yeah. All their
Everything's
they
gone.
packed up their tents. They got in their wagons and they left.
Okay.
They stole our weapons.
Well, you assume it was them.
I mean, our weapons are gone. They're gone.
So I'm guessing my weapons are gone too. My size and my 3-section staff.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Junk.
I love your staff.
3 sections.
And that's where we're going to end it for the night.
Thanks.
All right. We probably should have paid them for their hospitality.
Well,
You
we did.
think? I was wondering why they never asked for anything.
Never take a ride from a gypsy. Rule number
Yeah.
1.
Xykryn is unsurprisingly unsurprised by this. I'm like, yeah, sounds about
Unsurprisingly
right.
unsurprised.
Yeah,
Retro
that
says y'all
sounds
still
about
have
right.
y'all finger pew-pews.
Yeah,
That's all I need.
yeah. We're gonna finger gun Strahd. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Finger gun, not finger.
Oh, good lord. Okay, I'm getting off here.
All right.
Big face.
You guys
All
have a
right.
good night.
Good
Closing
night.
credits.
Yeah. Yes, we have it's still a work in progress, but we have a static credits page. Want to give special thanks out to Pyram King for a lot of the content and modules that we are running through Foundry. Him and James RPG Art for a lot of the art images that we are using throughout our campaign. As well, other art that we are also using from DM Andy, Tixu, and Bo from one of the members of our Discords, who has generously made a bunch of beautiful tokens that we will be using some of. Our intro, cinematic intro that we have is thanks to Beneos. And let's see. Special thanks, inspiration is being pulled from many different sources, including Pyram King, Dragnacorda, Mandy Mod, and Lunch Break Heroes. Well, y'all have a good night, everybody, and we will catch y'all back in 2 weeks.